Hi, Michelle from Bella Bodies, creator and founder of Bella Bodies 18 years ago. One of our most popular products and one of my much lived in products is our sculpting shorts. These curve control sculpting shorts, although they do look a little bit strange, what they actually do in a really comfortable way is smooth and contour your body. The fabric is really light, really stretchy. We go over the tummy, and then as you can see, we allow a little bit of extra so that you're not digging into the waistline. And if you're worried about lumps and bumps on your thighs, we have a very stretchy thigh, so you've got no problems of any dig-ins. They are so popular. We get girls wearing them every day. We get some wearing for special occasions. They're fantastic under skirts and dresses and of course palazzo pants, but they'll last the distance. They're very well made. They have a double layer over the tummy. We're not trying to make you look 2 sizes smaller. All we're doing is just smoothing everything in and shaping and controlling that jelly belly that we tend to get so that everything that we put over the top looks smoother and just more elegant, really. One of my absolute faves, the Curve Control Sculpting Shorts. One of my most favorite products that I live in almost every day is the Spaghetti Strap Bamboo Viscose Bra, which is beautifully crafted, super stretchy, removable cups, so you can wear them with or without the cups. I'm like a C to D cup, so I go up and down like everyone. There's no underwire. It's a beautiful, breathable bamboo viscose. It's very firming. You'd be surprised at how good this is because it's got double layers at the back, and that kind of secures you at the back, so it's really comfortable. The straps are, of course, they're just adjustable, and we've got a beautiful V-neck detailing. You can step into them, you can put them over your head, whichever way you want to wear them. But what is beautiful, they're firming around under your arms. Most underwire bras, you know, they're either very heavy nylon to cover up where the underwire is, and I find the underwire usually sticks in my sternum. As I get older, I'm less and less inclined to, I don't want to be heavy or hot. I like to be comfortable, and these are my go-to for yoga, for walking, for pretty well everything. And I can put them together with a clip if I wanted to make it more razor back. Bella Bodies Bamboo Viscose Skinny Strap. One of my most favorite products. I have a few, but of course there's ones that I wear more than others. One I wear a lot is the Bamboo Girlshort. Bamboo viscose, beautiful, soft and stretchy, no seams at front or back. A little bit cheeky over the bottom, but you've got the full coverage right over the hips, and you've got smoothness with this going to probably mid-rise on most of us. Incredibly smoothing, incredibly comfortable. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing them. I wear these more under a fitted dress, not too fitted, but like a palazzo pant if I want the coverage over the tummy and the bottom and the hips. And of course I would wear them under a pair of shorts or jeans because they don't have any lines. They have an incredibly soft, stretchy leg. You never have to worry about it digging in. Of course, they have a beautiful cotton loop gusset, and they are divine. They handle the wear and tear of a pair of knickers and how they should, and they last the distance. These are one of my favorite, and they're the Bamboo Viscose Girlshort. One of my favorite products to wear in the coming autumn and winter, and whether I'm in London or whether I'm in Melbourne winter, these firming leggings. They are like a tight, but they're a little bit heavier weight. But there's a lot of differences between these beautiful leggings as against what I used to wear leggings years ago. For example, I remember they used to lose their stretch around the waist and fall down, bag around the knees so that they became baggy, and they looked very shabby after a few wears and washes. These totally last the distance. They're leggings, so you could put a pair of socks under your boots or wear them under even your jeans or any pants that you have, just for that extra layer of warmth. They have a seam that goes right down, I'm going to show you, down the gusset, which means that keeps the legs firmish and the knees so they won't bag, because that keeps the strength in the fabric. They are beautiful, they're luxurious. So they're luxurious enough to look like they're not El Cheapos, but they're incredibly comfortable and lightweight too, easy to get into. Now the waist construction, lots of stretch around the waist. Don't forget, if you're in between sizes, best to go up. Beautiful firming panel down the sides of your hips and the waist. That just creates a beautiful light control, enough control to give you beautiful smooth and shaping. But over the bottom, and what happens is to us girls who are a little bit heavier in the bottom, what we find is they tend to stretch and sag out the product. What we've put stitching around the sides of the hips. We've put them under the buttocks, as you can see there, to create a little bit of pocket that gives lots of stretchy room for our bottoms. So they're not going to break, they're not going to tear, because they have so much room in them. They are incredibly comfortable. One of my favorite products, which a lot of you already know, is the Modal long sleeve. Long in the length to cover the tushy, almost. Long in the arms, beautiful scoop neck. They are a beautiful warm weight, but they're lightweight enough to wear under bulky jumpers so that they smooth you down and don't create more lumps and bumps. They're incredibly warm, but incredibly light. We make them in a variety of different colors. You'd have to go to the website to check them out. They are made from lensing Modal tencel, which means you have got the most eco-friendly yarn in the world, and you've got soft, luxurious yarn that actually just sits beautifully on the body. It's not tight, it does sit smooth on your body, and it does stretch after a while. It lasts the distance. It's incredibly comfortable. I wear them for pajamas in winter because they are so breathable and so beautiful. I'll wear them under bulky jumpers. I'll wear them under a lightweight shirt just to create a little bit more warmth. I'll take them on a trip. I'll round them up. They don't need ironing. And there, you can take this on the plane, you can take this on your tour, you can pop it in your bag, and it creates that extra layer that we all need when we're traveling, because we tend to go from different weather, even if it's going from Sydney to Cairns or Cairns to Melbourne. Girls, the long sleeve Modal is my genuine favorite and pick for winter.